Hello again, welcome back to my channel. In my last video, I was talking about the concept of really digging in, asking myself on a regular basis what lights me up the most and what's really inspiring me, and just kind of video blogging and talking to the camera and to you guys out there about what's really on my mind and what's really exciting me right now. In this video, I wanted to talk about the one other thing that really struck me earlier that I thought was interesting and I wanted to share, and it relates to one of my favorite books. So before I share it, I'm gonna backtrack. And we all hear the quotes about how important it is to be present in the moment. And I've always wondered how to make that inspiration more actionable. How do we more fully inhabit the present moment? So what just happened to me earlier is, I finished a day of work as usual, and I had an errand to run at the bank. I had checking account fraud about a month ago, and I recovered my funds and faxed in the paperwork and all that, but long story short, my bank was not able to close that existing account. And so I'm trying to close it, and I'm sitting there, and it's almost 6 p.m. and my branch is about to close, and I'm sitting there, and the person that I'm talking to, the bank representative, is now being placed on the 5th hold of the day. And it's the definition of kind of a mundane evening errand after work. And I noticed myself go right into the pattern of craving a snack and thinking about dinner and thinking about I have to do this, I have to do that, all my entire to-do list. And I started noticing my mind go kind of on autopilot, as all of us can probably relate to. Your mind just goes and starts thinking about all the things it has to do. It kind of hit me, I was like, this is a really good opportunity to practice inhabiting the present moment more fully, because this is a typical moment in my everyday life. There's nothing extraordinary or magical about this moment. And so I was thinking, how can I do that? And of course I went back to everybody's mainstay, gratitude. And there is a tool from one of my favorite books called The Tools, and it's called the Grateful Flow. And essentially what you do is you mentally say to yourself 5 things that you are grateful for. And I believe in the book, they even talk about being grateful for things and naming things that are in your immediate vicinity. So for me, I was grateful for the colorful scarf that I wear and my beautiful bag that houses all of my supplies and things that I take to work with me. And I was grateful for the really amazing bank representative. That was just such a pleasure to work with. But my point is, everything was in my immediate vicinity. And the way the authors describe this tool in the book is that you should feel a slight strain as you try to think of 5 things to really be grateful for. And as you name each one, the idea is you are obviously truly grateful for them, you're not faking it, and you start to feel gratitude well up within your body. To the point where after you've named about 5, even 6, you start to feel that surge of appreciation moving through your body almost on its own. And that's what they call the grateful flow. When you kind of start to generate that feeling on its own without having to continue naming things to be grateful for. And they say in the book, naming about 5 will start to get you into that zone where you start feeling that emotion being generated within you on its own. It's a great feeling. It's this buzz in your body, and it feels so energizing. You feel light, you automatically feel happier. I just start smiling, and it's a great way to tune into your immediate surroundings. So you're grounding your brain as it's tempted to start going into the monkey mind of your endless to-do list. So you're grounding yourself, you're becoming more present, and you're tapping into that flow of being grateful. And we've all done this around Thanksgiving or maybe other times in your life too, depending on how familiar you are with these personal growth concepts. But we've all felt that feeling of being so thankful for something around us or in our life, and it's just undeniably uplifting every single time. And tapping into that undeniable upliftment of gratitude can honestly transform even the most mundane of circumstances. And I really felt that today, sitting in the bank after working all day, about to go home and continue with my to-do list. I do highly recommend the book, The Tools, if you are somebody that, like me, is always looking for ways to make inspiration actionable and ways to more practical self-help. And this is one of the 5 tools they discuss in the book. And yeah, I really hope, even if you don't want to read the book, I hope this video really served you. I invite you to try it. You literally can do it right there where you're sitting watching this video. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching it all the way through, and I will see you again really soon. Bye.